We've been in Split the past few days. It's not the prettiest anchorage, but we needed to see if we could do a temporary fix on our rudder until we haul out at the end of the season. Our friends on Leo were still around and invited us out for a sail on their boat. Matt wanted some extra help flying the Spinnaker for the first time, so off we went for a little sail around the islands. I'm Janae, and this is Jason. We've embarked on the adventure of a lifetime. We're two ocean-loving Aussies travelling the world by sailboat and making movies along the way. Tune in every week for new episodes. Enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, thank you. I'll pass it up to you.
Leah, of course, has electric winches, but the Flanders family challenged Jace to see how far he could raise the sail manually first.
That's it. We are sailing! Woo! So we are sailing 40 degrees to the wind right now. I don't think I've known a cat to sail this tight. And we've got, I don't know if you can see that, 11 knots of true wind. And we're going 7.1 knots. That's pretty insane. I think they're gonna put the Spinnaker up soon. So I think we'll be absolutely flying when that goes up. Beautiful. How good is she? So our apparent wind speed is 7.4 and we're going 5.8 knots.
Little pro. I'm not gonna lie, this boat seemed pretty intimidating to dock. However, I guess some things would be easier, like the two engines and the big open space at the stern to throw the lines. It was actually Victory Day in Croatia this day, which is a public holiday held as a memorial to its War of Independence celebrated on August 5th each year. And we were in the perfect spot for the fireworks here in Old Town Split. Alright, we're going to leave this place now. We've been stuck here for more than 3 days. So we've got a little bit of wind to sail off anchor, finally. It's been beautiful here. We've had a nice few days basically saying goodbye to the Flanders family who have bent over backwards, helped us out with a lot of things, and they're just an awesome family.
Yeah, but Janae's excited to get somewhere else, and so am I. So let's go! Boat's got a minor of its own at the moment. Hence, we might be just a little bit overpowered. Keep steering into the wind and well back out, like 60 degrees to 30 to 60. We're doing it again.
Woo! It's because the wind's picked up. And it's rounding back that way. We ended up reefing the head sail as we were a little overpowered and Escapade kept rounding up to the wind.
Actually, we can come out a bit, so. We're actually going faster now than we were before.
Really?
Yeah. Feels good just to cruise at this speed. You reckon?
We're cruising, we're doing 6.9 knots.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
The Dalmatian coast feels like it has endless places to explore, and we weren't quite done yet. You really could spend your entire 3-month visa just exploring this area by sailboat.
It's got me dreaming of chasing that golden coast.
I don't know if these are wild goats though, they're tagged. They're probably someone's animals and you're just feeding them all that food. So cute. The Flanders family stayed around a little longer and invited us to come and check out the blue cave of Bisevo Island. So we made our way from the Pakleni Islands to Viz to meet up with them and jump on their boat for the sail down there.
Roll down the window, drinking the strawberry summer breeze. Close your eyes and let go. Breathe in the blue sky energy. Don't you wanna live in the moment? Blow your Monday, let's just go for it. Pack your bags and I'll grab the keys. We'll head straight for the sun. I've been thinking we should get away. Leave our troubles for another day. Gonna take you to a sunny place.
Comfy there, honey? Comfy?
Get away, let our worries all fade away. Gonna take you to a sunny place. I just wanna be with you. Paradise, you and I. Paradise, you and I. Paradise, you and I.
Say hi, guys. Unfortunately, there was no wind for the trip to Bisevo Island, but I wasn't mad about it as it was nice and relaxing. Bisevo Island is a small island with an area of 5.8 kilometres squared and only 5 nautical miles southwest of the edge of Viz. We were anchored up in the main town, so it was still going to take us a couple of hours to arrive at this tiny little island with a population of only 100 people. Viz and Bisevo Island are also nearly halfway across the Adriatic Sea to the east coast of Italy.
You in a fit?
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're in. We can sit back up. We can sit back up, trust me.
Oh, so cool.
Unreal.
Of about 10 caves scattered around Bisevo's coast, the Blue Cave is the most outstanding. Although long known to fishermen, the cave has only been accessible to non-diving public since 1884, when an entrance large enough for a boat was formed by blasting a hole in the rock. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to swim in the cave, and the only way to visit is by tourist boat.
Swimming and diving is strictly forbidden here for 7 years now, so hold your phones really good. Cool. So that's the only artificial thing. Okay, so that entrance is the only artificial thing you'll see in a cave. You will see 2 more entries or exits out of the cave that are completely natural.
So yesterday, 2 days ago, our mainsail popped out of the boom. We had some really strong winds that weren't forecasted. It only said 15 knots, but ended up getting 24, 25 knots.
It wasn't really strong.
It wasn't really strong, but stronger than predicted. So we put a reef in so we could actually still sail with the main. Now we're gonna sail with we're gonna change the second reef to a first reef because we've got light winds, and then hopefully put it back in the truck when we get to Split. But hopefully we're gonna sail off anchor today and have a good day. Hey, hon.
Yeah. Uh-oh. We're about to get smashed by waves. Well, the windows are shut. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, it's quite smooth. Not like yesterday when a speedboat came really close to us and another one on the other side, so we had to go through the middle of them. And the first one was fine, we smashed into the waves a little bit, but nothing came up on the deck. And then the second one, there was just this huge short standing wave, and the front of the boat, the bow just smashed right into it. And unfortunately we had our front hatches open. I know, kind of partly our fault, but we weren't even sailing or motoring because it was so calm. Like, it's fine to have the windows open when it's like that. And a massive wave just gushed straight into the windows, all over our bed, all over the lounges, on some of our electronics. Oh, it wasn't fun. So we successfully sailed off anchor. So we got the main up first, and then Jason goes to pull the chain up, and I start steering to try and get us a little bit of wind. And it took him a while to get the chain up because we had the full 100 meters down, which is about 30 meters more than we had before. So we've got 30 meters extra with our new chain, which is awesome because we anchored in like 24 meters of water. So we needed, yeah, all of it. We probably shouldn't be really anchoring in more than 20 meters. But yeah, it gives us a bit more leeway now, which is great. And then as soon as the anchor's up, as fast as we can, we pull the head sail out and then start zigzagging out of here.
Yeah, we'll have to tack soon.
Yeah.
The wind does keep shifting a little bit.
And it's quite light in here at the moment. We've only got 6 knots, so. Unfortunately, we had barely any wind and were running pretty low on fuel. So we decided to stop in at Solta for the night before sailing on to Split the next day. Good morning.
Yo, yo.
We're just heading from the west side of Solta back to Split. We've got a friend to pick up today. He'll be staying with us for a few days. So we'll head back into Split, get some groceries, some drinks, and pick him up. And then maybe, because we won't leave there till late, we'll just go around the corner to the beach close by to Split for tonight. And then we can leave and go somewhere a bit more exciting tomorrow. So should be fun. We're just heading past this little town here that we've visited before. It was really cute and nice, and we just did a little walk and then went around to another anchorage. Yeah, it's busy.
Look how shallow it is here.
And the water is amazing.
2 meters under our keel, 1.9, 1.8.
So yeah, we anchored like in between these two islands last time we came here, but we're just passing through today and heading back to the mainland over there. But look at that. So nice. And we do have the sails up and we did have the head sail up, but there's no wind in this little section. So we're just motoring through here just to get around the other side of the island and hopefully we'll catch some wind again.
It says the wind's on the opposite direction now.
We arrived in Split and picked up our friend Damien. Enjoyed the next day showing him the Blue Lagoon and having a couple of chilled drinks at a beach bar for his first day on the water.
Alright, the beanie's on again today. You thought it was completely gone, but we've got a 27 degree day tops and it's getting as low as 18 in the middle of summer, which is super weird. We got a lightning storm that's coming our way. Looks pretty vicious, and there's a boat sailing right into it. And we have a guest on board. Everyone,
Hello.
Damien.
How are we?
Tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Australia, New Zealand originally. On the boat for 4 days with these two lovely people. I'm a pretty good deckhand. I'm on my port side, starboard, port side, heads, all terms. Not very good with the ropes yet, but
What's the bow of the boat?
The bow is the very front.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's been quizzing himself
What
on
about
it.
the aft cockpit?
The aft cockpit.
Aft cockpit.
Cover that, mate.
You didn't. That's cheating. What's the cockpit?
Here. Here. No, that's the helm.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, you're on. Okay, keep going. Sorry for
And
interrupting
then
you.
the galley, and then the saloon, the cabins, the head,
Oh, look at you go.
the stern.
Oh, how'd you remember all that? It's like photographic memory.
I'm trying to be a good co-captain, you know?
Yeah. You've lost your job, hon.
That's alright. Oh, I'll happily be a lady of leisure.
Anyway, we're sailing. We've got about 10 to 15 knots of wind. Moving at about 4 to 5 knots and heading to Fizz, which should be bloody amazing. Hopefully this just rolls over and it's a beautiful day. Ooh.
Bit of thunder. Rumbling.
Wide open, I'm coming.
Damien's first day sailing, and he's already copping some bad weather. Are you scared?
Nah, mate.
Still got the mainsail reefed in because we haven't repaired the little slug or lug that goes into the track. So we have to have it reefed anyway, but probably a good thing because the weather's looking a bit iffy. It ended up picking up to around 35 knots upon our entry to the islands and started bucketing down rain not long later. We had to divert from Vis to the Pakleni Islands. It was a quiet night playing card games indoors, hoping for better weather for the coming days.